Yo, what up guys? This is a new video. This is basically a follow-up video to CinderX's new video where he actually tried to make a video against Six mysta, and most of it's cap. Like, he made actually a second video which I watched thoroughly, and he's basically explaining the first part. But in the first part he says that number one, he says that he gets like bullied, or not even bullied, but like gets slandered on by Gratify and other people in the VC. What? And he calls me a pussy for deleting my video, but the fact is, when I asked him why, he just left. In the VC that day, when we told him to join up, he says, "Don't feel like getting ganged on." So he didn't even join, and even if he did join, he had his mic muted the whole time. You know that time where he says, "Why is everyone so submissive to mysta?" Yeah, they responded, but he didn't actually include that response. He didn't include any of the recordings of the VC. He didn't include anything in that VC. He fabricated everything he said in that VC. They gave him a reason. They said they don't actually submit to him. They said they don't act. They're not actually submissive to him. They'll still have their problems and arguments between each other. They're not perfect, but not Cinder wanted to go out of his way to seem to manipulate that. He says, "You guys want to know why?" Everyone's so submissive to him. He didn't. He gave us a question and quickly answered it, and then like using propagandic techniques to fabricate his case against mysta, just like any of his toxic fans do. And really, my Cinder has no business going around making videos about mysta, since I was the one that started this, and I'm gonna be the one to end this. Now, number one, Cinder, you're one of your fans, or maybe it was your alt account. His name was Blueberry. He messaged me, giving me a screenshot, telling someone that you commented on somebody responding to someone, telling them that you told them to kill themselves, and then you told them that their mom should have gotten an abortion. Now, this is the same guy who's like trying to play offensive and play victimize himself against mysta, Gratify, and other people. But then he goes around and bullies people. Yeah, this is the same Cinder. This is the same Cinder who calls me a pussy for deleting my video, but proceeds not to join the VC to defend himself, or at least build a case himself before going public. This shows that he's attention seeking. He says he doesn't care about his views, but that just really contradicts himself. Because if he doesn't care about his views, then he'll post whatever he wants, just to get his voice out there. Number one, he says this man talks about ideas being stolen. He's talking about my video where I did a rant about the what if community, where I said I was bringing up because one time Zeus told me somebody opened the transcript on his video, muted him, and basically just copy and paste his what if. And that's what I was saying. And then he talks about ideas being stolen. This is not ideas being stolen. This is almost every person and their mother does them. That's what mysta literally told me in the DMs. Right here, let me pull it up. It says that's stupid. Everyone and their mom has done that what if. And he says in the video that, you guys, if you're a real what if YouTuber, you'll actually do that what if. Cinder talks about also having 200 uploads and saying that he has more than Kid Zeus, but the fact is, I don't think this guy knows the quote quality over quantity. It doesn't matter how many fucking uploads you have. You could have 6,000 and it wouldn't even matter. And the guy you were quote unquote debunking, he commented on a video before you even made that video. You're like, shut the fuck up, trying to silence him and trying to make him seem like he's stupid. But you're the only one stupid in this case. Let's also forget that in my video, where I actually said one against Kid Zeus, and I actually honestly I went into Kid Zeus server in the VC. He explained himself. He told me that it was one of the salty admins who kicked me, and number two, and he debunked my theory, which I was happily about, since I'm quite open-minded. If you want to go against me, just look at my Discord username, VC me. All right, I don't care what you say. And Cinder refuses to actually hop on a VC. I keep calling him. He actually doesn't actually want to hop on. So number one, he's a pussy. He's the actual pussy in this case. He doesn't actually want to defend his point. He just goes around making false claims, and I could honestly file a copyright takedown on him for slenderism. You can't just go around making false claims and then proceed to make a video about it. That's against the TOS. But I don't. And Six Mysta could have done that. And you talked about the doxing thing. You said I had evidence, but I had no evidence. I just heard VC talks about Mysta, quote unquote, doxing people, which Mysta actually explained to me, saying that he was talking about the same person he stole, someone that stole Zeus's content, or someone trying to pull people's IP. He actually had to as like a last resort. So he didn't say that. You recorded the part of the VC where me and Mysta were debating about Ichigo versus Naruto, and you're saying that he was talking over me. Like, what? This is one of the most debated fights in ever, and you're like projecting it like you're supposed to be chill about it. No, it's a debate. You defend who wins. I was defending Ichigo, saying Ichigo could win, and Mysta was defending Naruto, saying Naruto could win. And you didn't even like record the right parts of the VC to even get a slightest bit of evidence. You could have recorded when you asked, hey, why is everyone so submissive to Mysta? You didn't record that because you knew you were actually going to be wrong, and that's why you didn't actually record it. All right, so before you go around talking about man's talk about stolen ideas, like what? You fabricated the whole case to slenderize Mysta. You get so bold when somebody makes a video. And you guys are not there when nobody does. Where are you? That's the real question. And Cinder, uh, I go through your channel and most of your videos are really just gone. Like, where are they? You say you did 200 uploads. The only video I really saw from you is the one you did, a what if community rant. But other than that, I don't really see any of these 200 videos you're talking about. I mean, maybe you did. Who knows? But the fact is, like I said earlier, quality is over quantity. So it doesn't matter how many videos you do. It's really just quality over quantity. Uh, yeah. And then, for example, you made a video basically doing a what if rant, and you're actually from basically you're doing another example of this. You're taking advantage of the proxy war in the community, and started making videos about Weeb. You made one video, trying to put yourself in Weeb's perspective. The same person who does his streams around 2 to 3 hours almost every day, or at least every week. The same person who makes movie specials for at least what ifs he hasn't done in a while. But I haven't seen you actually finishing your series. And you try to actually put yourself as Weeb's perspective, but at least he understands the difference between quality and quantity. At least he made a series where he actually helped other people become what ifs, YouTubers. You never did that. And you actually also lied about that first part, saying, oh, Aizen. You said Aizen responded. So you're actually saying, like, I responded, kill yourself. But then you actually showed the picture. Like, I was confused why you said that, even though it was just Mysta. And the fact is, you pinged him in the message, and then he responded to you that way, which is fine. It's actually, I mean, we know Mysta is a joke, like a troll, pretty much. Not a troll, but like makes a lot of jokes, and that's just his character. So if you're gonna get offended over that, you're just kind of soft. Number two, you talked about the person who said the N-word child. You're talking about Gratify. And you said, why does Izukage respect this guy? Izukage doesn't give him admin role or something. He just has the YouTuber role, the content creator role, because he has above more than 500 subs. Because I'm the admin in Izukage's server, I know what goes on in his server. So you said, why does Izukage respect this guy? Izukage respects everyone equally. He doesn't care about what they do. He still respects them. So for you to like go after him, that's also an insult. But I don't see Izukage making a video against you. Let's move on to the next point. The next point is you try to say that Mysta dox people, which I probably already said this, but where's the proof? You have no proof. You have no VC recording saying I'm gonna dox you, something like that. Exactly. You have nothing. And I mean, if you really want to hop in the VC, we can settle this, but you won't. But this is why I'll be leaving it off. I could have said more. That's all I want to say. But other than that, bye bye. Peace.